Hello and welcome back to Goblin Gaming. My microphone's a little bit different today, so I apologize if the quality is lower. I'm having to use a headset instead of my normal setup, but anyway, let's dive into it. We're going to be doing a Quill Volley setup with slow time to stack Conviction, and then we're going to convert Conviction into Spell Power. We're going to stack as many extra projectiles as we can and get attack speed, and that's kind of the layout of the relics. I'll hover over them once over real quick, so in case you want to pause it and look at it, you can do so. But that should be the general gist of what we're trying to accomplish here. We're also stacking critical chance and critical damage in order to scale our damage even further, and our slow time will be making the enemies vulnerable. In addition to all that, we will be proccing an auto lasso ability with our Northerner's Belt, and that auto lasso will create a lifelink using the bundle of rope. On our tree, we went and maxed out our attack speed as well as our critical chance and critical damage. Of course, we got our basic skill damage in there as well. And then we went and maxed out our mana and our conviction for mana spent and conviction decay resistance and conviction gain. And we did the same thing over here. Got some cooldown, more conviction gain, mana, and then more conviction for mana spent and more conviction decay resistance. We also grabbed the red portal, of course, the extra blessing, the extra Hymen and hellclock. We're not quite max level, but we're not too far off either. So we're going to go and clear Act 3 of Oblivion now. That was a minute and a half intro. That's my best one yet. All right, let's get in. All right. Let's see here. Buff duration 25% is pretty good. I'll take that as a start, sure. It'll also give us some crit chance, so that's great. As you can see, we have many projectiles, which also helps our cooldown on our abilities, since we did grab the Constellation for cooldown reduction. We also grabbed the Constellation so that if we burn all of our mana and we've taken damage recently, we get free mana and increased attack speed, which is fantastic. In addition to that, we took the Power Orbs, which gives us mana regeneration, and we took Power Orb Scaling, which is going to... I'm going to turn off those numbers for now. They're not very big yet anyway. We'll turn back on the first boss. Yeah, so the mana orbs that we generate is going to generate crit scaling damage for us. We also went down the Conviction Constellation a little bit and got some additional Conviction generation. And then we went down the Area Effect and Cooldown Constellation, got some extra area effect and some extra cooldown reduction, and we grabbed just a little bit of the gold gain increase so that we can get things a little bit easier, and so that when we pick up gold we increase our damage, which is fantastic. So that's kind of an overview of the constellations. I'll show them at the end, so if you guys want to see the constellations, just kind of stick around. I'll show you guys after the run. But yeah, let's see here. I think this time around I found out that it seemed like cooldown reduction was pretty good to take, because our slow time bubbles, when we're standing inside of them, they're going to be generating maximum mana, max conviction based on our maximum mana, and as a result, they give us a ton of damage. So being able to cast them more often should equal much better damage. Oh, wrong side. I'm just going to real quick run through this floor, because the beginning floors seem to have more gold than anywhere else in a Act 3 run. So I'm going to just pick up all the gold I can, and then I'll hop back and grab that red portal. Okay, and we don't have quite enough for cooldown because I didn't grab enough gold. Dang it. Ah! Stuck on the stairs. I'm moving too fast. Ah, I can't control it. Alright, let's go back and grab... Oh, we missed some guys. Thought we had them all. We'll go ahead and go grab the red portal now. Let me just double check up here. We didn't go this way. Alright, that's why we didn't have enough gold. I got all distracted with trying to tell you what I was doing. My bad. Alright, let's go down this way. We still don't have 1250, so let's just go ahead and go back. Kind of backtrack and get the area we didn't hit. And then we'll pop into the next area. Duration is amazing. We're definitely going to grab that. I did keep my level of my slow time pretty low so that we can get it off of cooldown frequently. And so we want to try to grab as much duration as we can in order to kind of offset that. I don't remember where the portal was in order to offset that. There it is. I might actually grab the next one as well. What are we at? 9 minutes on time? We're okay. We can do a little farming here. Make our build a little better, right? As long as we stay neutral and we keep around 9 minutes, there's not really any harm in clearing this first biome and just kind of saving some of our red portaling for later. What is this? What do we got here? Shrine of Aptitude. Beautiful. Let's hop over here and make use of that, shall we? This is one of the best shrines for this build because you just put out so many slow time bubbles. And it ramps up your damage very, very fast. Okay, let's go down the side path. Basically just hold down left click and right click at the same time. And, you know, you're gonna be just fine. You could hold down your crit damage button too, I suppose. But really it's just left click and right click. You can lasso things together if you want to be super efficient, but once you get this build scaled a little bit, you don't even need to do that. Because this build is nutty. Alright, let's reroll that. I want cooldown speed. And we are actually going to go back for the red portal. Oops, just kidding. You know what, we're not even going to go back for the red portal. It's too much backtrack. Let's just go. I missed a couple boxes there. It's fine. We're going to be plenty strong. I'm not worried. I had a different build that I was working on for Oblivion, and then it just wasn't quite working. So I figured I'd come back later. I'm collecting more pieces for it. It was a Lightning Whirlwind build, which I thought was going to be extremely strong, but it seemed to be a little bit lacking in Oblivion mode. So I just need to get some more pieces, I think, that'll help it do a little better. I haven't been able to figure out a way to make a bleed build really work yet in anything but like the lower difficulties. So that's probably one of my next goals. I have a Hell 50 run going right now with Flame Lash that I'll post the video for the Act 3 clear of sometime this week, most likely. I'm on Act 2 right now, but I'm pretty confident that I'll make it all the way through. If I don't, then you'll never see it. But, no. I'm pretty confident. Okay, we're doing pretty good here. We're at 8 minutes, so we did lose a little bit of time. We're not quite neutral. We lost about 45 seconds. But I think we're still doing pretty dang solid, and we're getting a lot more gold. So that won't put us up high enough because it's like 200 per box. Alright, let's go ahead and just hop up this way, take out the Doctor's Lackey. He should be very, very easy. Actually, I'm going to set up camp here. You want to just kind of stay in one place, but ideally you want to get them inside the bubble. So you can kind of see as I stack more and more bubbles, my conviction is going higher and higher. Oh, I forgot to show you guys numbers. But you get this beautiful little portal that it creates. I love it. We don't care about that stat at all. Nor that one. Nor that one. This is okay, but it might eat up something more important, so we're going to re-roll that. Cool velocity is fine. Alright, now because the timer is paused, we can hop around real quick and just see, are there any crates or anything that we missed anywhere? I think we destroyed most everything with this build, yeah. Some boss rooms will pause after the boss room, and then you can go around and look for crates. Like floor 14 or 15 in Act 1 is a big one for that, because there's a ton of gold on that floor, and it'll pause after you kill the burrower dude, who is by far the most annoying boss in the entire game. His constant burrowing underground is so annoying. They should put like a cooldown on that. It's like I hit him like 3 times and he's back underground again. Yeah, we'll keep what we got. Yeah, we're good. And more cooldown speed, just get those slow time bubbles popping even more. Next boss, we'll turn the numbers on so you guys can see how quickly it ramps up. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Keep in mind that we got... Oh my god, I don't even know how many projectiles there. It looks like 8 or 10 going at a time, and we're attacking very quick. So we end up having probably 150 projectiles active at... No, like 100 projectiles active at a time, maybe. If we get the duration up, it'll be even crazier. But we want that, but we're not going to get enough gold for it. Because Act 3 is not super generous with their gold. We won't take any more red portals, just so that we can see if we can get enough. But I don't think so. Act 3 is rough as far as gold goes. I guess I could show you right here what we're doing number-wise. Oh, we don't have much in the damage yet, do we? Rip. Usually it's like around 20 million at this point, so I need to stop doing skill speed and do damage instead. Yeah, because we should be shredding these guys like instantly. Or pretty close to. Not enough, obviously. Okay, boss. Yeah, this is not going to be super impressive, but we'll turn it on anyway. The game will freeze, apparently. Okay. And that's kind of how the bill goes. Bill goes burr. Bill goes burr. I've had better clears of that at this point, but you get the idea. Oh, I love area effect on Lasso. That's amazing. We really need to stack some damage on him, though. The thing that's really annoying is the final boss will constantly push you out of your bubble. So unless you have like super fast cooldowns or super big bubbles, it's not very viable to rely too much on that. So you have to have other things like crit damage and stuff. But I mean, we have plenty of damage, so ain't no thing. Just getting a little Venn diagram of slow time bubbles there. Let's go ahead and lasso them together. Lasso those guys. I like cooldown here. That sounds pretty good. Should die. Alright, let's grab the chest. Oh, it didn't die. Oh well, no big. They can just trail behind me. Forever spawning more. I'm down. Yeah, I had a run going that didn't end up recording that those big nest things were going down almost instantly. I was like, oh, okay, this is actually going pretty quick. Never mind. Oh, this is gonna be crazy. That poor elite. You got no idea what's happening. We had a cooldown shrine there, so we ended up spamming so many bubbles in a very short time. Yeah, it's just, there's no things to break in Act 3. They need to change that in the third biome. It's really annoying. You're just solely relying on whatever you get from the mobs. There's just nothing. It's silly, I have like stuff into a gold constellation. I still can't get enough to get my final upgrade on a path. I mean, I did take a red portal, so I suppose if I didn't take any portals, I could do it, but... On floor 14, we got about 10 minutes left. Maybe. Maybe we'll get it. I like 7 more floors. 6 more floors, really, in reality, because the 7th is the boss. And we won't have a shrine there. Maybe we can do it. Whee! I decided to hold down my teleport during that one just for funsies. Let's do more duration on our... Where's the chest? Oh, there it is. The Elite was right on top of it. That's funny. Let's get a few teleports going on this boy. Look at our conviction right now. 900,000. Is he dead already? Ah, damn. I wanted to see what that was hitting him for. Alright, we don't want more quill velocity. That's a trap. I don't really want any of these, but I'll take area of effect on my teleport. Right. So we could also change and go in and put area and like area size, that kind of thing. Oh yeah, we're hitting better. And we also have a lot of conviction left over from that stack. Yeah, without our conviction stacking, it's a lot lower. But, alright. I still think we need a lot more damage on our quill volleys to really ramp this one up. Not just the speed. The speed is damage, but you can multiply the damage so much by giving it actual damage. After I hit a certain point of speed, it seems like there's some diminishing returns. Right. It's a lot of death right there. It's the beauty of slow time bubble. Just for a ridiculous caster build. And it's really fun too, because it's just really easy to play and very satisfying to watch. Give me damage! We're holding out. We're holding out for better offers. Don't have any great relics either. Or not relics, any great, any great trinkets. That's the word. Trinkets. We don't have any great trinkets. Alright, I'm going to set up right here and just try to see if I can stay more or less in this spot most of the time here. Just hold my buttons. Getting that conviction stacked up nice and high for the boss. Turn the numbers on for you guys. And there we are. That's what we're doing right now. That wasn't too bad, eh? 50 millions? Not bad, not bad. I know that room actually has a little bit of gold on it, but it's just not enough, dude. It's just not enough. Yeah, these burrowers are not going down as quickly as I'd like, so I probably won't spend too much time on them unless they're elites like this. Alright, area of effect, that's beautiful. We definitely want that. Our bubble just got much, much bigger. Look at the difference. That's one blue area of effect. Jeez. That's not worth anything. Crit chance, sure. Our teleport is rank 1, so damage on it doesn't really do anything. It's mostly just there to apply shock and give us movement around the map. I don't even use it to apply shock most of the time, just on like bosses. If you do, it creates a nice little like rave effect. He's got all the flashing lights of the shock aftermaths. See? Oh, I should have had my Welsh Shrine on before I killed all those guys. Ah! It's okay, we got it there, and we're going to get some better stuff. Explosion area is great. It did eat up a rank of our Quill Volley, but that makes sense because it was, you know, buffing our Quill Volley. But look at how big our explosions are now. Isn't that nutty? I think that's nutty. Okay, we still have our Welsh Shrine, so let's see if we can get one more pack cleared. Alright, that one didn't give me much of what I want. Okay, that's it. Right, we're still trying to get up to 9k. Floor 17, 18. It was lucky to find a Welsh Shrine there, though. Would have been even luckier if there's like a treasure goblin right next to it. I don't think we've seen very many treasure goblins on this run. I wonder if we skipped them the one time we took the red portal. Or maybe they've just died so quickly I didn't notice them. I don't know. I don't think I've seen any, though. I usually watch the map for it. Mostly because I like treasure goblins. And also because I miss chests if I don't. I do have my, like, glow brightness or flash brightness turned down to, like, 5%. And it's still this, like, flashy. It's actually really crazy if you turn it up, like, how bright it is, especially with, like, the whirlwind build. The lightning whirlwind build. It gets really bright. Don't play in a dark room if you're doing the lightning whirlwind. Or turn it way down. I'll take projectile duration even though it's not damage. It will help us ramp up more damage. Just having a ton of them out there. Yeah, see? It stacks up. Usually just one of each of those. One explosion area, one duration, and that's usually pretty sufficient. Yeah. So this is what's happening now. There's the damage. 20%, but still damage. I guess I will kill these guys. I got plenty of time on the clock, right? Might as well full clear. There it is. There's a treasure goppy up there. Let's see. We should be good on him. Shouldn't be any problem. Yeah, he's down. Stop trying to give me stupid stuff. Area of effect on lasso sounds wonderful. Okay, all those guys. See if we can start. Yeah, as I say, if we can start getting some legendary trinkets, that would be great. Alright. Oh, another burrower. Another elite. Oh, an elite burrower. Okay. Good thing we still got all these slow times down here, huh? More damage. Groovy. Shrine of Power, not enough. We have one more floor. We might actually get it because of that Wealth Shrine. I'm excited. Let's see what happens. If we end up being like 50 gold short, it's because of that one box I missed. Let's go damage on our quills. I think that'll give us more bang for our buck than anything else. Alright. Nice, nice. Duration on slow time actually gives us a lot of bang for our buck as well. Less so because the main boss pushes you all the time, but still pretty dang good. If I could get one more area there, that'd be great, but my favorite thing would be damage for sure. I don't think we're hitting that 9k. So we get some good gold drops here. What's our crit chance? 100 without it active, so that's worthless, that's worthless, that's worthless. Guess we'll take the damage even though it doesn't really do anything. Gives us cooldown reduction for our slow time, but outside of that, it's not going to really do anything. Yeah, it was unfortunate that we got a bunch of bad choices there. Hopefully we get one more level. Do I have my blessing for my Quill Volley, my legendary? Oh, I did velocity. I probably should have saved that for damage. Oh well. My bad. Velocity is still nice. It makes them move super fast and kill things, but... Are you joking? Are you kidding? We're 300 short. Is that one box I skipped? I'm telling you. Those crates on floor 4. Oh, it feels so bad. I was hoping there was a side path I didn't take, but there is not. I wish you could sell, like, your trinkets on the very last one. So if you have some trinkets you don't really need, you could sell those to get that last upgrade, because that just feels really bad. Alright, let's turn on damage numbers for y'all. And we'll start ramping up. Actually gotta go like a little bit behind me. Okay, we're ramping, we're ramping. There we go, there we go. We're getting there, we're getting there. Actually, I think we have him stun locked a little bit. He's not pushing me for once. Well, that was nice. Look at how big that freaking slow time bubble is. Oh man, alright. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this clear of Oblivion difficulty with Quill, projectile stacking, conviction stacking, slow time bubble stacking, cooldown reduction, max mana. Couple different priorities. I'd say the biggest priorities are probably projectiles and getting that Mother Perpetual Help Relic kind of leveled up as much as possible. So projectiles, Mother of Help Relic, and right cooldown are your biggest priorities as far as making this build goes. Alright, let's look at the constellation map like I said I would. So this is what we got. I went and grabbed the agility orbs, then the cooldown reduction with never ending cycle, grabbed thunder creation for the mana orbs, then we grabbed the plague damage on the deer guy, we grabbed the crit damage scaling, and then we grabbed the movement speed, chance, and extra agility orb to scale our damages more. Do note that in here it also gives us damage per power orb, spell damage and projectile damage. Both will scale our damage, which is crazy, but this one's the more important one because it's an X multiplier. We grabbed the red Ogum, Child of Ogum. So if we run out of mana and something's hit us recently, we get free mana for quite a while, which is great. And down here we grabbed Abacudunda. The first two, not that big of a deal because they're plus, but the last two are X multipliers, which are crazy good. And then we went to movement speed, cooldown speed, area of effect, and seeker, magnets in gold whenever we kill an elite, so we're not leaving gold on the ground. So yeah, that's kind of the build. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the run, and we will see y'all next time. Peace.